Hi everybody, welcome back to Cafeadoniya Academy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make gluten-free brownies. Yes, I've got a lot of requests on my Instagram to share the recipe of the gluten-free brownies. So we'll be using almond flour instead of the regular all-purpose flour. And these brownies are also refined sugar-free, and you can also replace the egg and substitute it to make it egg-free. So I'll tell you more about that as we are making in the video. So let's get started. So the ingredients for this recipe are, as I said, we're going to use almond flour. This is blanched almond flour. I'm using store-bought almond flour. You can find it on Amazon. Otherwise, if you have almonds at home, you can blanch it, peel off the skin and grind it to make a flour like this as well. Then I'm using some butter. You can also substitute this with any kind of oil. Coconut oil works best if you don't want to use butter, or even any kind of refined oil. I have some good quality cocoa powder. So for this recipe, I'm using jaggery sugar or palm sugar. You can use coconut sugar, you can use just refined white sugar, brown sugar, any kind of sugar you wish, but this is what I'm using. Also some semi-sweet chocolate chips for the topping. This is optional. You can also replace this with any kind of nut, like roasted almonds or walnuts if you wish. I also have some good quality dark chocolate here. And we're going to use 3 eggs. Now the replacement for eggs is, for every egg you can replace it with 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. Okay, so the first step, what I'm going to do is, in a large bowl, I'm going to sieve my dry ingredients, which is your almond flour, cocoa powder, and a pinch of salt. A generous pinch. I like my brownies to be sweet and salty. If you're using salted butter, you can skip the salt. I'm using unsalted butter, hence I'm adding about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now once your dry ingredients are mixed, in a heat-proof bowl, I'm going to take my dark chocolate and the butter, and I'm going to melt it. You can either do this on a double boiler or like I'm doing in the microwave. You just want the butter and the chocolate to be melted. Now in the meantime, let's crack open our eggs. Okay, now this is mixed. Now I'm going to add in the eggs and the sugar. Now you want to mix this until the sugar is completely dissolved. Okay, once this is mixed, you're going to pour this into the dry ingredients, and using a whisk, you're going to mix it nicely so that it's a beautiful smooth batter without any lumps. I'm going to pour this into an 8 by 8 inch pan. Okay, now you can just top it with some chocolate chips or any nuts, whatever you wish, or you can just even bake it plain without anything. So this goes into a 180 degrees Celsius oven for about 30 minutes, and then once it's baked, I'll show you how to cut it and serve. So our gluten-free brownies have just come out of the oven. They're very, very hot. Now ideally, I would like to rest this, let this cool at room temperature for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then put it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes so that when you cut it, the slices come out nice and neat. But I'm just going to take this out now. Do not attempt this when it's hot because there's a chance of it breaking. So use a nice sharp knife to cut these out. Since they are made out of almond flour, they are very heavy. So you want to cut it into smaller pieces than you would normally cut a brownie. So like I said, these are very, very hot. So you don't want to cut it when it's hot. So just look at how gooey it is. So these were baking for about 25 minutes, and I like them nice and gooey. So our gluten-free brownies are ready, and all they need is a sprinkle of some sea salt. And if you see, our brownies is so beautifully gooey on the inside and got a nice crinkled top, a light colored crinkled top, which is characteristic of a good brownie. So I really hoped you liked this video, and for the full recipe do check the description box. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and share this beautiful recipe with your friends and family. And so let me know in the comment section what other kind of videos you would like us to make, and subscribe to my channel. So enjoy your warm brownies with some cold vanilla ice cream. And if you make this recipe, do tag us on our Instagram and we'll repost it. Until next time, bye-bye.